Happy day, everyone. Welcome to How Imposter Syndrome Causes Burnout. I'm Erica Kesse. I'm so happy to be here to spend time with you all today. We come every Wednesday at 11:30 Central Time to talk about this and to build community around it. Um, and usually I am here with Abby Williams, but she's not going to be here today. So I will be sharing with you all today on how imposter syndrome causes burnout. I do have some points that I'd like to share today. And then we'll get right out of here. So I do want to say, so let me just specifically introduce myself. I'm Erica Kesse, your Goal Concierge, and a Thrive strategist. I have a program called Corporate Escape for people who want to pivot into their own coaching practice. You'll see the information on the here in the picture. You can go and learn more about the Corporate Escape program. Additionally, the main thing that I like to share with people all the time is it is your responsibility to work on your thriving every single day. But how do you do that? Well, you do that by having a Thrive plan and actually using your Thrive plan. So here is a link to get your Thrive plan. The Thrive plan is a self-awareness and operating system. It is an assessment of your self-awareness and also an operating system. So first at the beginning, it asks you what happens with you during conflict. Then after that, it asks you what happens within your body, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So then, after you really recognize that these particular things happen to you when you're in conflict, you can say, oh, I'm triggered. I need to make sure I soothe myself. And I soothe myself by doing my coping skills. So then I ask you to write out the coping skills that you have or that you would like to do in order to manage the conflict that has occurred instead of you automatically going into the thing that you normally do or you've been conditioned to do. So then the last thing and most importantly is your social support system. So as we're sitting here talking about how imposter syndrome causes burnout, one reason that people are burnt out is because they are not depending on their social support system to watch for them, check for them. They're not asking for help. They're not accepting help. So it's important that you really lean into your social support system. What is a social support system? That is someone who is rooting for you. They want you to be the best version of yourself. They know that you feel comfortable sharing with them your journey and how things unfold in your life. And then they hold you accountable to being the best version of yourself. That is a social support system person. And we all need them. And we have to learn how to be interdependent so that we have people that we are able to allow them to be our accountability partners. So that's what the Thrive Plan offers you. You can take that plan and you can truly thrive. So now I just want to give you all 7 points that I want to talk through today on imposter syndrome and how it contributes to burnout. So first, there's the chronic self-doubt. Okay. So people who experience imposter syndrome are people who are experts, people who are natural geniuses, people who are superstars, superheroes, perfectionists, and rugged individualists. Yes, they're already amazing. All right, they're amazing. Hello, Dr. Farron. I'm so happy to see you. Welcome to How Imposter Syndrome Causes Burnout. And we're going over 7 points that contribute to burnout and how imposter syndrome can contribute to burnout. And so the first thing we wanted to talk about is chronic self-doubt and how people who experience experience imposter syndrome are usually individuals who are leaders. They are powerful in their own right. It's just that there have been circumstances in their life that has caused them to doubt that. Okay, so it's time for you to accept the wonderful person that you are and what you're able and capable of doing. So imposter syndrome makes you question your abilities, leading to constant self-doubt and anxiety. So I just want you all to really, right now, just think through that. Has there been circumstances that has occurred where you have felt like you have doubted the things that you naturally know that these are the things that you are good at? People know that you're good at, but then you're saying, oh no, I'm concerned about this, and you're doubting it. Well, I just want to let you know today that you should accept your brilliance, accept how amazing you are, and allow yourself to be around people and have a social support system around you that's rooting for you, that wants you to be the best version of yourself, and that they understand that you're an expert. They understand that you're good at what you do and you're able to, be esteemed and allow yourself to give your purpose to the world. So everybody's here, everybody has a purpose. And when you're operating from your brilliance, that's exactly where you should be. Now, there are going to be people in your life and I know for a fact, because I am like the sun, and there's been plenty of people who have tried to put the sun out and did because it was too much for them. But we cannot allow other people to stop us from being the best versions of ourselves and to shining that light. I don't know if you all ever heard of this, but it's called the sin of the desert. The sin of the desert is when you have water. You have a nice cup of cold water, and there is someone around you in the desert who is famished. They are absolutely thirsty, and they really could use that drink of water. And you decide that you're not going to give it to them. You are that drink of water, and you should give yourself and what you have by showing up in all the ways that you should, showing up and being the best version of yourself, and delivering on the things that are your expertise. Another thing that how imposter syndrome causes burnout is overworking. Yes, yes, yes. A lot of times, to compensate for our feelings of inadequacy, you can you can overwork to prove yourself, okay? Leading to exhaustion, right? So when you are overworking, that's something to really sit and think about as you are doing your endeavors, as you're moving along. Are you trying to overcompensate for things because of your anxiety, or because you're so busy and you just think that that's the way that you're going to be able to get things accomplished? Oh wow, that's a loud noise that comes by here. but But so overworking is actually not the best way to get things done. The best way to get things done is actually to allow things to unfold naturally. Allow it to unfold from your gifts. You already are amazing. You don't have to pressure things to be. It can flow for you in your life, and you can easily thrive when you allow yourself to be brilliant, be yourself, and allow it all to work out for you, because it will. I am a witness of that. Right now I'm on a magical journey. I started actually last month, July the 12th. And I'll be putting out a newsletter about this soon, an email. So if you're not on my email list, please let me know. I'll be happy to put you on the email list. And if you're not connected with me on LinkedIn, please connect with me, because it's going to be in the newsletter. And I'm going to tell you all about my journey that started July the 12th and that I'm still on, because I'm in Rochester, New York. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I've been traveling around meeting all these beautiful people and building wonderful relationships. But this is how I'm able to flow and not overwork. I find myself when I am not traveling, I seem to put a lot of things on my plate. Anybody else putting a lot of things on their plate? Well, when I travel, it allows me to actually have to be very, very strategic about what I'm doing and how I'm getting there and all the different steps, what I'm going to eat, and just doing all the planning. So that's what I love doing, and one of the things that allows me to not overwork, because it is like, if you are a person that likes to be busy, or I call myself a recovering busybody, um, it's important for you to check for that and watch for that. Okay. Next, and the last thing that we're going to talk about is, and we'll do the other points next time, is fear of failure and fear of success. Now, fear of failure is a thought of being found out as an imposter that can lead to excessive fear of failure, which can cause burnout. When you feel like you're going to get found out, that you're not as good as you think that you are, or as good as you think people think you are, then you can move into being burnt out, trying to it'll allow you to also feel stress. Now, people don't talk about that regarding burnout, but burnout actually also has a lot to do with our emotions and our mental health. When you are doing all these things, and you're doing the best that you can, and you feel like, oh, I just can't do enough. I just can't do enough. Well, you can move into burnout. But instead of you deciding to thrive and flow, so that's the solution, to thrive and flow. And how do you do that? Going back, I put the link right here. Go to bit.ly/your Thrive Plan, and you can get you a Thrive Plan, and you can see how you can set up your life in order for you to have thriving instead of surviving. Also, fear of success. A lot of people don't talk about this part, but when you have fear of success, that is when, especially my experts and our natural geniuses, you may think that you're going to evolve beyond other people and you're going to be alone. Well, as you evolve in your life, you're going to have to leave some relationships where they are until that person is able to move in that direction as well. But it is their responsibility to move in that direction, and it's not your responsibility to hold off on your success and your brilliance and what you're giving to the world, your purpose, in order to wait for other people. No, no, no. You are to go ahead and be successful. I will have to say, there was a time in my life which actually sparked me to create the Thrive Plan, where I lost all the people that were around me, all of the people who were supposed to be my supporters. I lost them all. And I have to say, before I lost them, I had a fear of being alone. And then guess what? That fear came to be. And I recognized that, you know, I made it. I made it through. And now I have beautiful, wonderful, reciprocal relationships. So let me say that one more time. Reciprocal relationships in my life, because that's not what they were. They were more like dependent on me. And I'll have to say I was the person that created those circumstances. But after I went through losing a child, losing them, because I recognized that they could not be there for me. I created, or I developed into a person that has the expectation that people around me, my relationships, are reciprocal and are beneficial to me. And so they hold me accountable to be the best version of myself, as I hold them accountable. And we are interdependent with each other and overflow onto each other. Yes, yes, yes. So, you all, those are the 3 points I want to make. I'm going to reiterate those. How imposter syndrome causes burnout. It could cause burnout and contribute to burnout by having chronic self doubt, by overworking, and having fear of failure or success. So I want to recommend that you all go get your free Thrive Plan, bit.ly/your Thrive Plan, and that will send you a link in your email after you complete it, and you will be able to have your own operating system to move you out of surviving into thriving and to do the coping that you need. Now, as you're doing the Thrive Plan and you say, oh, I don't have anybody to put down here for my social support system. Well, I'm raising my hand right now. I am raising my hand right now because I would love to be your social support system person. I would love to hold space for you. There's several opportunities within your Goal Concierge, my business, that you can tap into. I have a mentorship. I have um, a membership. I also work in a business development center that has opportunities for people, as well as I have virtual co-working spaces for people. And I'm working on doing a year-end retreat. So there's plenty of ways for you to tap in and to feel supported and have the support that you need within your Goal Concierge and the Thrive Oasis. So please reach out if you would like. Go ahead and put, if you see this later, put hashtag replay. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Would love to invite you in. You can find me on LinkedIn, and you also can find me on my Facebook business page. That's at Erica Kesse YGC, or on or Instagram. Lastly, like I said, please go get your complimentary Your Thrive Plan and go ahead and start thriving today. Okay, you all, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Dr. Tanya, for coming by. And for those who'll be watching later, have a spectacular day. Bye.